And what is going on, good people? We're back here working on a weekend like usual. Of course, we're always working on a weekday. It is ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming, ISG College Football, and we're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. Folks, we're the only show that talks traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. We're talking the latest in the world of CFB college football, week number 14. Last week in the regular season, as we come to you here on the platforms of NESN, on Being Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network. We'll also, folks, have a couple of gamers playing for cash and prizes, playing EA Sports College Football 26. It is ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming, ISG College Football, and we're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. All right, we're coming inside here, folks. Larry Ridley here, CBS Sports, ISG Football, ISG College Football, and of course, at the end of the week, ISG Basketball. Good to be here, folks. Middle of the week, man. Week number 14, they call it the penultimate college football playoff rankings. They are out. We're going to talk about the latest in the world of college football. Last week in the regular season, we'll see who's going to make that CFP college football playoff starting next week. We're the only show, folks, combining traditional sports, real sports talk, and gaming at the exact same time. We'll talk the latest in college football. So got those gamers playing for cash and prizes, EA Sports College Football 26. We're good to be here on the platforms of Destination Being Sports Channel, Players TV, and in the Black Network, and in this beautiful restaurant here, the Golden Eagle. It has landed here in Bayonne, New Jersey. El Aguila Dorado Restaurant, authentic Mexican restaurant, open 7 days a week. Great food, atmosphere, affordable drinks, libations are flowing. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m. Oh, the mariachi shows every other Tuesday. It's been a minute. It's been about 3 months since we caught them on a Tuesday. We really went through the calendar and made sure we got them on a Tuesday this time when they were here. Oh, the mariachi shows. No hats, though, but we still got the... What is that? Is that a guitar, ukulele, or something? I don't know. But man, play the tunes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Got DJs on the weekends, Latin nights of the weekends. Too. Got the patio. The Golden Eagle is landing right here in Bayonne, New Jersey. El Aguila Dorado Restaurant online. AguilaDoradoRestaurant.com. All right, let's go ahead and bring in the co-host for the day. Happy birthday to Jay Jeezy and Andrea Richmond. There he is to the left of me, the young, handsome face right there. Jarrett Guarantano, former University of Tennessee volunteer starting quarterback. Also played in the NFL with those Broncos and Cardinals, and also in the UFL with the San Antonio Brahmas. Green 80. Green 80. 52's the mic. 52's the mic. Kill, kill, kill. Alert. 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 Sunday. Set. Hey.
Nice. Sunday on one. First day of the week. and you've been going to your Pilates classes with that knee bend.
I was gonna say the knee looking more fluid than ever, man. You've been in the gym working in the mirror too.
He's been in the lab. That 5 a.m. wake up. He's been in the lab.
Oh,
you know?
Definitely. Inside joke. I got you. Okay, Jerry Guarantano. I see you were back there paying attention. I thought you were asleep in the Zoom, but I guess he was wide awake. He was paying attention.
Those are the dad eyes. The dad eyes are wearing on me.
I know. Hey, I've had those dad eyes for 25 years, brother. How you doing, brother, man?
Good. Last week of college football, man. Regular season. Sad. Didn't it fly?
It did.
So fast.
It did. I don't know what we're going to do when we get to like February, dude. We're going to just make stuff up, man. But the show is going to go on. We're going to talk about college athletics, college basketball, softball, something. We'll talk about whatever the hell's going on.
We're going to have to find a niche somewhere.
Figure it out.
Just sports in general.
So we got our rivalries this weekend. Battle of Texas, Georgia, Tennessee for sure, right? I think Kentucky too. You got Louisville versus Kentucky. So South Carolina, Palmetto State, right? South Carolina, Clemson. So a lot
Texas
going on.
A&M, Texas A&M,
Texas. Yeah,
nice one.
Yep.
Alabama and Auburn.
Iron Bowl.
Always fun, the Iron Bowl.
My eyes will be in Knoxville. Those checkerboards, good old Rocky Top and Anchor Down.
Home State rivalry.
Absolutely. Volunteers there. Speaking of volunteers, Andrea Richmond, she volunteered to be on the show today. Usually on ISG football and ISG basketball, but Andrea Richmond picks up A down. She's in the A-town. How's it going on in Atlanta? Will Georgia Tech pull off the upset?
Yeah,
Suffered a terrible loss last week against Pitt, though.
Talking about me being here, I've been looking at those backup quarterback commercials a little bit too much. You know what I mean? I'm filling in right now. Call me aggressive. But no, right? When it comes to the Georgia Tech and Georgia game, we all know who's going to win. But I just hope that Georgia Tech has a good time and has a good showing because, they've been some close games, unfortunately, lost some lately. So, a little bit of positives when it comes to offensive and defensive would make some things good. But it's all about them dogs, baby. What about them dogs?
Low down dogs and those silver britches. Hey, Georgia Tech, they've been running Haynes King all season. This is the game where you want to just run them ragged. I mean, tongue just out of his mouth and everything. Run him 25 times, 50 times if you have to.
If his shoulder is dislocated and hanging off, then pop it back in. Right. You got to get back in the game, guys.
Put some dirt on it if you got any shot. Because they should have beat Georgia last year, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
that game was at Sanford Stadium in Athens.
Right?
Yeah, something like
crazy.
that.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready to get this thing started? Talk the latest in the world of college football?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Let's take a look at the rundown here. ISG Sports, college football. We're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Lane Kiffin, coaching decision coming after the Egg Bowl. A lot going on down there in Oxford. Where will he go? Florida, LSU, Ole Miss. We'll talk about the latest and hear from Lane Kiffin from earlier this week. FSU going to keep their coach, Mike Norvell, back for the nose in 2026. Serious news here. A UAB player stabbed a couple of teammates. What is going on down there at the University of Alabama, Birmingham? We'll get you the latest there. Colorado State University QB suspended for spitting on Boise State players. It's actually Colorado State players. It wasn't the QB. It was a couple players, if I'm not mistaken. Also, Ohio State and Michigan. That game up in Ann Arbor. We'll talk about that. And Brian Kelly's son on senior day had this t-shirt, man, that says, "Free my boy BK." Love it. We'll show you the video. We'll get you the latest there. How about the latest when it comes to these gamers playing EA Sports College Football 26, playing for cash and prizes? Heisman is a more competitive game style. Hit-the-head current rosters like to call those rigs. All 136 FBS teams, Division I football bowl subdivision teams are available. 4-minute quarters, King of the Hill format. You win, you do stay on the sticks. How about the prizes? All about that money, $50 guaranteed. The winner gets 40. Runner-up runs out this piece with $10 cash. You win 4 straight weeks, and it does get progressively harder. You do win an NCAA licensed zip chair. Speaking of zipchair.com, they literally make the best gaming chairs in the world. Also make more than gaming chairs. They make gaming desks, sofas, stools, you name it. They got all the NFL teams, NBA, Major League Baseball, NHL, MLS, those NCAA teams, and also custom pieces if you want those. Check them out online, zipchair.com. Shout out to Tina Altadonna, the marketing lady. Been rocking with us for about 6 years now. They're located on Strong Island, zipchair.com. Also, when you win your first zip chair after those 4 straight weeks, you do get an official ISG t-shirt. The shop is open, folks. You got the t-shirts for $29.99. Hoodies, it is hoodie season for $59.99. Check us out online, theisgshow.com/shop. All right, how about the matchup here? These two young people playing for cash and prizes. The featured matchup this weekend, got 4 ranked matchups this weekend. This is the biggest one, of course, the Big Ten. It is the game. The Ohio State and Michigan. AJ the Beast playing with Ohio State. WhereIsChandler, if you're looking for him, he is playing with those Wolverines. How about a quick profile here? And we'll start with the challenger, AJ Beast, playing with the Ohio State, Alan Lowry from Riverside, California, 44 years of age, a United States Marine Corps veteran. Hoorah. Shout out to Alan Lowry. Thank you for your service. Multiple ISG, Matt, and playoff appearances for the young men there. How about our king of the hill? Here's Chandler. If you're looking for him, he's right here. There he is. Chandler Cooks from Dallas, Texas. That is deep in the heart of Texas, the Dalworth area, the Metroplex. He's 22 years of age. He's in college, and he's also majoring in graphic arts. So shout out to him. He'll be working for ISG Media very soon. Multiple ISG CFB playoff appearances. He's our current king of the hill. Real quick, let's take a look at the standings here. Brought to you by MollyPopGrapes.com. MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy with these Mollipop picks. Mollipop taking a word about Sweet Storm with that pink bag promise, folks. If you see that pink bag in your local grocery stores, you got to understand, folks. You're getting a high-quality produce. I'm talking about 20 different varieties of grapes. Also got fresh juices online. Shout out to my guy, BL. Brian LaForest out there, man, and the beautiful Molly out there in Vegas, man. Check those folks out. MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. Larry Ridley got a sweet record. Jarrett Guarantano's sweeter, actually, if you want to ask me. He's 11-2. Let's go ahead and bring everybody else in, and let's get these predictions. We'll start the queen of the show. There she is, Andrea Richmond. She's a sports reporter in Atlanta. Who you rolling with? You got the Buckeyes, or you going with the Wolverines? They're in Ann Arbor.
Hey, I normally don't say this because he's been a hater the last couple of weeks, but free my guy JG, okay? Put him to the top of the rankings.
He needs to wear a t-shirt, man, to be like, free JG, man.
Exactly, free JG. We need to get you one of those.
Let's go.
Check your mail around Christmas time, JG. I'm just saying. But
no, seriously, for Christmas. I got to get you guys T-shirts out there, you guys, so you can wear them on the show. So real talk.
That's Santa Ridley. That's Santa Ridley right there.
Come on now. Gifting everybody around here. His heart grew 3 times bigger than
in everybody's stockings. Go ahead.
But I am hoping for the present of a win. And guess what? I think I got it with Chandler. There's a formula here, okay?
Okay.
If OG is playing, always pick OG. If Chandler is playing college football, always pick Chandler. So I'm going to go with Chandler.
Okay, I got you. JG's up to he's there for she's at. You go with Michigan or the Ohio State University.
I'm gonna make it easy today. Chandler's been red hot. I mean, I haven't seen him lose very much in recent weeks on college football. I'm gonna stick with Chandler for another big win this week.
I'm with you. I'm gonna take Chandler too because they're the home team, Michigan. I think they get a win, and I also think they get a win on Saturday afternoon, big noon kickoff on Fox. I'm gonna take Michigan in the video game on ISG. Media, college football show, and also in the real games. All right, let's go ahead and lock it up, guys. Chandler playing with me. Michigan, go blue. There in Ann Arbor at the Big House. Also, AJ the Beast, lock it up. You playing with the Ohio State, the #1 team in the country. They've lost 4 straight to Michigan. Lock it up, guys. May the best man win. We'll talk to the winner at the conclusion of the game. Let's go, guys, here on NESN Being Sports Channel Players TV and in the Black Network. Let's go. And that pregame show brought to you by our good friends at Golf Zone Social. We're just there for ISG football the other day. 3 locations where Brooklyn at. You got Brooklyn, West Nile, and Scarsdale. It's a sports bar and indoor golf lounge with 16 total bays. You got the huge VIP suite and 15 other bays. Simulators and suites there. It is literally where golf meets social. The best indoor golf experience that you'll find. Indoor golf games meaning unparalleled social engagement. You can play some 240 courses. It is a true experience there. And folks, it's more than just like an indoor golf lounge. It's a bar, a sports bar, a lounge, and a restaurant all in one. Check them out online, golfzonesocial.com. We're back here inside of El Aguila Dorado Restaurant, authentic Mexican restaurant, open 7 days a week. Great food, great atmosphere, great affordable drinks. Libations flowing, happy hour, Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG College Football. We're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. We're the only show combining traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. Talk the latest in the world of college football. Week number 14, the penultimate college football rankings are out. We'll talk the latest in the world of college football. Got my guys here. Jarrett, Guarantano, former University of Tennessee volunteer starting quarterback. Also played in the NFL with the Broncos and the Cardinals. To the right at the very top, Andrea Richmond. She's a sports reporter down in Atlanta. We're talking college football. They're playing EA Sports College Football 2016's gamers for cash and prizes. In the middle of the screen, that is Chandler. He's our king of the hill. He's our champion. Playing with Michigan at the bottom of the screen. AJ the Beast, sort of make out some of his face during his neck. It's a beautiful neck he has right there. AJ the Beast playing with Ohio State. They are in white. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Talk the latest in college football. And the big story is everybody, all of these right here. Everybody, look at me right here. Look at me now. That's right here. Andrea Richmond.
I'm trying.
Right here. Eyes are on Lane Kiffin. Head coach at Ole Miss for how long? Hell, we don't know. Been at Ole Miss for about 6 years. A decision coming after the Egg Bowl. Egg Bowl is Friday afternoon. That game in Starkville against their rival, Mississippi State. Rebels number 7 in the college football playoff. 10-1. Best record they've had in literally, folks, like 60 years. So Lane Kiffin talked to me this week. Been brushing off a lot about, will he go to LSU or Florida or stay at Ole Miss? I want you to listen to Lane. He's asked about, his thoughts on Ole Miss and the great things that they're doing there in Oxford. Listen to the tone of Lane Kiffin early this week, talking about his school and his team currently, we'll see for how long, at Ole Miss. Take a listen.
How important is it to you to finish out the season with this team?
Very important. I've never thought of anything different than that.
So that was Lane Kiffin there, man. At Ole Miss earlier in the week, of course, the number 7 team in the college football playoff, 10-1 on the season, one of the best records they've had in about 6 decades. This is coming after the Egg Bowl, which is Friday, against Mississippi State, a game in Starkville. The AD had a statement. They got together. They're going to come up with the solution and give an answer after the game. Certainly, man, I feel more emboldened now, Jerry Guarantano. He seemed a little sad, a little downtrodden, if you will. Wasn't very excited, wasn't very hyper. Your thoughts here, Jerry Guarantano. Where will each go? You got to make a decision now. Does he stay at Ole Miss, go to LSU, or go to Florida? Remember, ex-wife was at Florida last Sunday and at LSU the following day last Monday. PJ's, the private jet's been circling around down south. Where is he going?
Yeah, the timeline's been super interesting, like tracking him, and this has been going on for a couple of weeks. Super interesting to know that the AD said it's going to somewhat have a decision after the Egg Bowl. I think it's super unfair to the players, though, right? I mean, the players are sitting there. They're having one of the best seasons in school history. They have an opportunity to go to the college football playoffs for the first time ever. They are a really good football team, and it's kind of being overshadowed right now, unfortunately, because the head coach, which he does deserve it, right? He's had a ton of success at Ole Miss. I mean, more than anybody, basically. But the fact of the matter is he's looking at, or he's in conversations with other SEC schools, right? I feel like that's somewhat of a slap in the face. This is not like a coach going from the MAC or Mountain West to the SEC or to the Big Ten. This is a SEC school going to another SEC school. So, I mean, the players definitely have to feel some sort of way about it, right? They're trying to figure out what their next step is going to be next season, whether they transfer out or whether they decide to stay at Ole Miss, just because they decided to go to that school because of Lane Kiffin, right? And I mean, the other things like the hedges and the beautiful land over there in Ole Mississippi. But it's going to be, I believe, him staying at Ole Miss in the time being.
And you know what? I think that would be so Lane Kiffin to throw us all off the scent, and this is what he ends up doing.
But I
think he's conflicted, though.
I wish that he would have, if he does go back to Ole Miss, I wish he would have just nipped it in the butt sooner and kind of, like, just calm the outside noise away from the team.
That's too much like white, man, as we like to say down south.
That's just so not Lane, right? And I thought one of the most interesting things this week I saw was Whit Weeks, I guess his future son-in-law or his daughter's boyfriend, all at LSU, talking about the opportunity that he would have to possibly being coached by him. And he said that he's not allowed to comment on whatever the situation is. He probably shouldn't say much about it. So I thought that was interesting. I think he's leaning more towards LSU than Florida, in my personal opinion. But we'll see come this weekend or Saturday night, right?
Well, speaking of LSU, once again, Ole Miss and Mississippi State, the Egg Bowl. The decision will be made after that. The Egg Bowl is on Friday, so I guess we'll get a decision by Saturday. Ole Miss favored by about a touchdown, 6.5 there. Look, there's reports that LSU is making an offer on the table, $98 million, Andrew Richmond. That's $14 million a year for 7 years, right? That would make him the highest paid coach in college football. Kirby Smart right now, leader of the pack, $13.5 million. He's got not one but two national titles, one back-to-back in 21 and 22. Your thoughts here, Andrew? Where does he go?
Dang, how is Brian Kelly going to be free then if they pay him that much money? That's interesting, but I guess we'll figure that out or talk about that a little bit later. It's funny that JG mentioned the fact that players should feel should feel a certain way because their head coach is courting other schools in their conference while they're still playing a season. There have been reports that players have gone on record, well, not on record, but have gone off record and said, hey man, this is a little bit weird that this is happening. Shout out to Lane for at least on the surface.
There's reports that staff and players are frustrated. You're correct about that. That came out today.
Yeah, no, and Trinidad Chambliss actually had to go. Well, he didn't have to go, but he went on social media to say that the team was focused
they're good.
Winning this Egg Bowl that's going on right now and winning the college
football. But the other coaches on the staff, they're talking off the record that they're frustrated by this.
Absolutely. There's some frustration, as you should be, because as JG laid out, it's in conference too. But Lane is in an interesting situation because Ole Miss is an SEC school. It is a great SEC school, but it's not the best SEC school. Florida and LSU both have a lot more history and a lot better recruiting background in order to make sure that you can have an even better record than you're already doing right now. Lane Kiffin, an impressive job. Ole Miss, again, an impressive job with that. I think he's trying to be good and trying to be discreet, but with all these tensions and situations going on in the background, you have to wonder if that is going to affect potentially their ability to end up winning in the playoff and maybe make Lane look a little bit bad in the process. But these teams, they're desperate for anybody, especially LSU, because the whole organization from AD down is desperate for the next person, and to post a guy like Lane Kiffin who has turned around this Ole Miss team, I don't blame them. It's just a lot of yikes going on. I hope that they can focus because this is a good team and they can be dangerous going on in this playoffs.
I'm starting to believe that he's probably going to LSU now. I was thinking Florida, but I'm thinking LSU now. On the record, last chance. What are you saying? 5 seconds.
Staying.
staying at Ole Miss. Wow, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, I think he's
Andrew?
going to throw us off in state too. Honestly, that'd be
Wow.
funny. It'd be hilarious.
This
But
would
it would be
all
him,
for
like
naught.
you said.
Yeah.
It'd be definitely
All right.
him.
That would be so lame. But man, his body language is a little off early this week. Like, he was not very happy. Like, you can tell he's conflicted. There's some talk, some reports that he feels like he thought this would be different. I guess he's not laughing and joking anymore because he's feeling the pushback and, you know, seeing what everybody's saying on social media and everywhere around. So we'll keep an eye on
Because
Lane
people
Kiffin.
are doing detective work and figuring out like private jets and everything like that. It's no
Sure.
surprise that he's a little upset because he's trying to keep it on the low, but everybody else is making it very, very noisy.
Like I said, he went to Florida last Sunday, then LSU last Monday. The ex-wife was there. Also, you remember he's got a son. That's, I think, is maybe a sophomore. I think he's class of 2028, something like that. He's a pretty good football player as well, quarterback. Then there was another flight reportedly left Thursday of last week. Flew from Oxford down to Baton Rouge, left from Baton Rouge heading back to Oxford, and diverted to Gainesville. I mean, it's like this
Into
is
the
crazy.
flight records, he
Flight
starts
records.
sweating.
Flight
Flight
record.
tracker, absolutely.
Yeah.
Flight records, flight tracker, all that good stuff. We'll see about Lane Kiffin and the Egg Bowl decision coming after the Egg Bowl, after Black Friday, so this weekend on Saturday. Got a good game going on here right now. Our King of the Hill, Chandler, playing them in the middle of the screen, playing with Michigan on defense, up by 7. Or up by 4, 7-3 in the second quarter. About 2 minutes to play here in the second quarter. That first quarter brought to you by good friends at Il Aguila Dorado Restaurant, right here at the Authentic Mexican Restaurant. Open 7 days a week. Great food, great atmosphere, great affordable drinks. Libations definitely flowing. A happy hour, Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m. Mariachi shows, we showed you that earlier. Every other Tuesday. DJs on the weekends, late nights on the weekends. Still got the beautiful patio, although it's not as warm. And it was raining midweek here in the tri-state area. So go check them out, man. Just great vibes, a great atmosphere, great environment. Go to England, landed right here in Bayonne, New Jersey. AguilaDoradoRestaurant.com. All right, welcome back here to Aguilar Dorado Restaurant, authentic Mexican restaurant located in Bayonne, New Jersey. Open 7 days a week. Larry Ridley, Studio Sports, ISG College Football. We're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Right off of Route 3. We're the only show, guys, about drift sports and gaming at the exact same time. Got my gals rolling with me here. Jarrett Guarantano, former University of Tennessee volunteer, starting quarterback. Also played the NFL with the Broncos and the Cardinals. And also the UFL's San Antonio Brahmas to the right up there. Andrea Richmond, she's a sports reporter in Atlanta. We're talking the latest in the world of college football. Week number 14. Got a couple of gamers playing EA Sports College Football 26 for cash and prizes. Chandler, bottom left-hand quarter screen, playing with Michigan. This is the matchup of the weekend. 4 ranked matchups. This is the biggest matchup here on ISG College Football this weekend. He has the lead 7-3. Just a couple seconds left to go here in the second quarter. And AJ the Beast playing with Ohio State, trailing by 4. It's probably the last play here of the second quarter. Back to the topics, guys. Talking about college football coaches. Well, one coach might be staying. We know one will be staying. Florida State is keeping head coach Mike Norvell. He is coming back for 2026. Well, we all know because Florida State ain't got no money. They're broke down there in Tallahassee. About nearly $59 million there, so we certainly understand that. I guess there's some reports out there that the athletic director, administrators, and the president there were reportedly wanting him to make some changes for the performance. So it probably means coaches might have to go. We'll keep an eye on that. Your thoughts here, Andrea? Mike Norvell coming back at Florida State, won 13 games a couple of years ago, did not make the college football playoff because of Jordan Travis being hurt. Last couple of years combined, I think, 7 wins? Ew. At Florida State. What are your thoughts here?
And in the ACC double ill, disgusting of that. This year, never say that beating a ranked opponent can't save your job because they beat Alabama. That's probably in addition to the huge monkey on their back with the money that's going on. That's a reason why they're keeping him, Norvell, because if you look at their wins this year, it's a whole bunch of nobodies, and Virginia Tech. It's really sad that this used to be a sterling institution that had recruited some of the best players in the state and was dominant, and now they can't even survive in the ACC. It makes sense why you would leave him, especially because we've seen very high profile coaches leave their job this year. So I am a little bit surprised, but it's all about them dollar bills, y'all. And if they don't got it like they used to, they just gonna have to stick with what they got. And honestly, it's tragic for everyone, but at least the pockets and the coffers aren't gonna be cleared out. So
Hey, man, do they have any money, Jarrett, to take care of Renegade, the horse down there?
You would have thought, man. I mean, this university was one of the most promising universities growing up when I was a kid. Like, I remember always wanting to go to Florida State. I loved it. I loved the Seminole. And I loved their head coach, right? I loved Bobby Bowden, and that was the biggest component. Since Bobby Bowden, they haven't been able to circumference another head coach of that magnitude just like that. And it's quite unfortunate because I do think it's a university that should always win a lot of football games. But when you look at Norvell, he's been 38 and 33. That is nowhere near as successful as you should be at Florida State, especially if you're there for, what is this, his 5th or 6th season? It took him 20 more games than he did at Memphis to get to 38 wins, right? He hasn't had as much success as he should have. And if they're going to keep living on the 2 10-win seasons and forget about the other 4 that he was the head coach for, they're not doing the best job that they can do for the kids, you know? So listen, Florida State needs to make some decisions. Obviously, they told Coach Norvell they better go out and go get a really good offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, and make something shake. But they have not been the team that everybody thinks they should be, especially in the ACC where there's not really a top team.
No, you good point there. Go ahead, Andrew.
And as JG is talking about, if you look at Bobby Bowden, I'm looking at a Football Reference. Shout out the GOAT. Sugar Bowl, Orange Bowl.
That's Bobby Bowden. Dadgummit.
Sugar Bowl, Orange Bowl, Sugar Bowl, Orange Bowl, Fiesta Bowl. Yeah, like, you know, stuff like that. If you look at Jimbo, you have the Rose Bowl, the Peach Bowl and stuff.
National championship game,
thing that Norvell has won is the Cheez-Its Bowl. It's real bad out there, and they ain't even been to bowl games most of the time.
That's in Orlando.
Coach. Not even the Pop-Tarts Bowl, okay? At least that's the People's Bowl.
Not the Snoop Dogg Gin and Juice Bowl?
Not the Snoop Dogg.
What about the Toilet Bowl? That's where he's going to find himself next year.
That is where they've effectively been the entire time. And it's one thing if you didn't have... You weren't on the backs of giants. Bobby Bowden and also even Jimbo, like, they are people that at least had something going on. This is too good of an institution, too good of a recruiting ground to do nothing. Come on.
Right. And one of the presidents, one of those administrators did say they wanted him to reportedly make some changes for quote unquote performance deficiencies. That to me says, all right, you got to change this coaching staff up. That's all that he is right there. So we'll keep an eye on Mike Norvell. We'll be back in 2026. We'll see if that buyout gets a little lower, man. But boy, they gave him a lot of money. I see why Florida State going to hold on to him. They ain't got it like that. $6 million. This ain't Texas A&M or Texas or Ohio State or Alabama somewhere or LSU where they can eat that money just like that. And just like that, 7-3 ball game done in the third quarter. Chandler, there he is, bottom left-hand corner of the screen playing with Michigan. He's got the ball, and he's got a 4-point lead over AJ playing with Ohio State. Almost caught that ball there, but it's incomplete. Folks, that second quarter brought to you by good friends at Mona Lisa Pizzeria. Been around for nearly 25 years. The best pizzeria you'll find in Bayonne. Famous for the specialty pizzas, especially those buffalo chicken pizzas there. Mona Lisa is unapologetically, folks, Italian. Rich, hearty flavors of Italian cuisine. Full menu, whether you're looking for Italian dinners or even a quick lunch. They've got it all, folks. Burgers, wraps, soups, salads, calzones, seafood, desserts, and more. And they also got the Da Vinci room there for your boutique-style catering and luxury events. Also, check them out, man. They got the garden as well. Tell Chris I said to send you by and tell them to hook you up. You go by there, man. Check them out. BayonneMonaLisa.com. We're back here inside of El Águila Dorado restaurant here, located in Bayonne, New Jersey. Authentic Mexican restaurant open 7 days a week. Literally Student Sports ISG College Football here. We're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. The only show, folks, combining traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. Week number 14 in college football. Also, got a couple gamers here playing for caps and prizes here. EA Sports College Football 26. Bottom left corner of the screen is Chandler playing with Michigan. This is the featured matchup, one of those 4 ranked matchups this weekend. Also, AJ's playing with Ohio State, hanging in there, down just 7 to 3 here. I believe they're in the fourth quarter there. All right, guys, let's get back to the college football topics. A very serious story here, guys. You see this, a UAB player, that's the University of Alabama, Birmingham, stabbed a couple of teammates there. His name is reportedly Daniel Mincy. Now, he's a transfer. I think he came from the University of Kentucky. A 20-year-old, he's a redshirt freshman offensive lineman, arrested for aggravated assault and attempted murder, stabbing a couple of teammates at the UAB facility there before they played South Florida, or right before the game. Those guys were in stable condition. They have been released. He is still being held there. Look, Jarrett, we're talking about attempted murder. That is a very, very serious charge. I don't know what happened here, why he would be this angry with his teammates, but to stab a couple of teammates literally a couple of hours before kickoff, this is very unusual here, Jarrett. Your thoughts?
Yeah, these charges can't be taken lightly.
No.
Off first glance, I mean, everybody just, including myself, just want to know why and what the reason was and what happened, what transpired. But I mean, regardless of anything, like, this is a very serious case of, I mean, criminal behavior, and unfortunately, it happened to players on the team. And thank God that they are in critical condition, because this could have been a lot worse than what it was. But
well, actually, they're stable and have been released, so thank God that they're going to be okay. Looks like they're going to make a full recovery.
No, absolutely tough situation for the university too, right? They're in a process of looking for a new head coach, and things like this.
Trent Dilfer was fired, yes.
Are not appealing to a new head coach candidate going to this university, right? So terrible timing, very sad case. Thank God that the players that were stabbed are healthy and walking around doing well.
Yeah, and Andrew, when you look at, I think the interim coach is that man right there. That is Chris Mortensen. Remember the reporter at ESPN? That's his son.
Oh, wow. That's an interesting tie-in.
I think died of cancer not too long ago, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yes.
Yes. Bless his soul. It's interesting because as soon as I read this headline, I was like, sis always has something going on. UAB just fired Trent Dilfer after he made some comments earlier that got the media in the tussle. I forgot what he did there, but it's very strange that you would stab your own teammate. So I'm hoping that whatever happened can be resolved, because there clearly has to be something, not only the stabbing, but something else going on underneath to solve this. I'm just glad, though.
Yeah, because there's no motive right now as of the taping of the show. We still haven't been able to get a motive from the police.
And you don't stab your teammate. Well, nobody stabs their teammate. Your teammate, especially. This is where I'm very interested to see what's happening. Like, fights, sure. Tussles, yeah, whatever. But a stabbing is crazy. I'm just glad that it didn't escalate into something else, because, unfortunately, we live in America. A lot of people carry them things on them. So a stabbing makes sure that people are coming away with their life, I guess. But you never want to see this happen at all. And hopefully everything relating to this can be resolved in a healthy, efficient manner.
Yeah, now, once again, this is literally 10 a.m., so this is 2 or 3 hours before the kickoff against South Florida, game that they lost. They did decide to play. I guess they were satisfied. They talked to the team, all the players, the support staff, everybody, I guess, was okay to play, because it looks like they were going to be fine as far as their health was concerned. So they did play the game. Once again, Daniel Mincy, 20-year-old redshirt offensive lineman, arrested for aggravated assault and attempted murder. The two players that he stabbed, teammates, I believe they were defensive linemen, if I'm not mistaken. So once again, they were in a stable condition and have been released from the hospital. Looks like they're on the road to recovery, and let's hope and pray that they do get through this and can maybe get back on the football field and continue to live productive lives. So a sad situation there in Birmingham, University of Alabama, Birmingham. The Blazers, I played against them when I was in college. UAB there, a player stabbing his teammates. Definitely hope we don't see anything else like this ever again in college athletics. All right, guys, 7-3 ball game, late stages of the fourth quarter here. How about AJ the Beast? He could drive and win this game here in the game. The most important game of the weekend. Oh my goodness.
It just might. Larry is spoken to existence.
Man, should he have skated? Maybe he went out of bounds.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yo, we're going to take a break real quick. We'll come back and get the rest of this game here. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we got 15 minutes left to go in the show. Guys, this third quarter brought to you by good friends at Chubby Sports Bar and Grill. Also here in New Jersey. Bayonne's favorite sports bar. Great food, good vibes, and fun atmosphere. Well, I don't need a place to relax after work, and why not do it with a drink in your hands, folks? It is Bayonne's top-rated burgers, wings, dry rub and sauce, grilled shrimp tacos, Mexican street corn, fried shrimp, salted pretzels, and seafood baskets. They're open every single day of the week except Monday, so open Tuesday through Sunday, 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. Man, they got just a great music on the weekends, man. You got the day parties and the R&B nights and stuff like that on the weekends, man. Shout out to Ed and everybody there. Check them out online, chubbybayonne.com. We're back here inside of El Aguila Dorado Restaurant, Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, authentic Mexican restaurant, open 7 days a week. Great food, great atmosphere, great affordable drinks. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG College Football. We're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Week number 14 in college football, the penultimate college football rankings. Last regular season games this weekend in college football. We got a great game here. Speaking of games, our challenger at the bottom of the screen, AJ the Beast, just scored with Ohio State. He's got the lead 10-7, under 20 seconds to play, about 20 seconds to play. Our champion, our king of the hill, Chandler, middle of the screen there, playing with Michigan. He's got the ball around midfield, about another 10 yards. Maybe he's in field goal range here in college. You know, they're not great kickers. So we'll see about that. I'm joined by Jarrett Guarantano, former University of Tennessee volunteer starting quarterback, and Andrea, Richmond sports reporter in Atlanta. All right, guys, we'll keep an eye on this. Let's get back to the college football topics here. Speaking of, bad behavior off the field, there was some bad behavior on the field for a team as well. Colorado State, a couple of players suspended for spitting. You're going to see it here, including the quarterback. Spitting on Boise State players, not good. Right there. Oh, my goodness. There it is. We saw the Eagles, Jalen Carter, also Bengals, Jamar Chase, who did issue an apology. He was suspended for a game there. The quarterback is Darius Curry. The offensive lineman was Liam Wortman. So they were spitting on some Boise State players there. Definitely can't have that. Colorado State, also a team sort of in turmoil there. I believe their coach was fired, if I'm not mistaken, earlier this season. Andrew, your thoughts here, man. What the hell's going on with spitting, man? Is it back? Is it in vogue now? Is it like cool to just spit on people now?
Big year for big saliva, okay? Because the spit, a lot of people are spitting all over the place right now. I'm not sure why. Maybe they watched what is it, Flavor of Love, and we're doing some throwbacks, so it was just like, hey, let's get into the move. Maybe Pumpkin was onto something. That's a throwback reference. I am not so sure why people think that spitting on people is a good idea, because again, we are this close to probably having another Cortland Finnegan situation where the other person.
Speaking of situations, I hate to cut you off. This might be the last play of the game right here. He's going for the win here.
Yeah.
Let's keep an eye on it. Go ahead. You can go ahead and continue talking. We're going to keep an eye on this. 3 seconds left. He's going for the win here. The king of the hill. Go ahead.
This Andre Miller situations might be popping off and ready to go at a whim, especially if you spit on me. I'm just glad that nobody got hurt from this, because spitting, again, one of the most disrespectful things you could ever do to somebody.
No doubt. JG, what's going on with the in the world of spitting?
Isn't it? It's like a trend, isn't it? What did last play?
Oh, he did him.
Did he stop him at the one?
He did.
He did.
Oh, wow. AJ played like a beast today.
Let's go.
Understated, trailed the entire way. And so I kept looking up. I'm like, dude, it's still 73.
We saw Chandler score like 70 points last week against our boy Zarel, right? Oh, man. And now he scores 7. Great.
Yeah, hey, them the breaks right there, man. Your thoughts here? Your thoughts here? We got about 11 minutes left in the show.
It's been an absolute trend, right? And it started with Jalen Carter, and I mean, even last night, right? We saw the thing with Juwan Jennings and the player on Carolina. He punched him in his you-know-what. Terrible, right? So there's just been a lot of unsportsmanlike conduct going on, and it's kind of crazy. I mean, the guys should know that there's cameras everywhere, right? You're going to get every single thing caught. Why even act like that or do that? This was brutal. I mean, there wasn't really even a big case scenario that he needed to do this. He got a little shove, right, probably after an interception or a turnover. Terrible, and obviously he's going to be suspended, and I think there was a couple more suspensions given out by Colorado State throughout this game. This is another case scenario where there's no head coach there, right? And there's not really a disciplinary, and the team is starting to feel it, and they're starting to run a little rampant, and it's crazy to see this. It's very sad, too, coming from the quarterback position.
What happened to the holiday spirit, man?
I know,
happened to joy?
Crazy.
Joy be the world. Come on now, joy to the world.
Out of nowhere.
Our producer Kevin said,
man, this is crazy.
Hopefully not.
All right, so we'll keep an eye on Colorado State. Those 2 players suspended for the last game of the regular season. Also, real quickly, guys, we're going to take a quick break here. We'll come back and we'll finish up the show. Like I said, we got about 10 minutes to go in the show. This game is over. The Madden game, the college football 26 game is over. Fourth quarter brought to you by good friends at 902 Brewing Company. They're located in Jersey City, 101 Pacific Avenue, a craft brewery there in Jersey City, producing those ales and lagers. Got about 20 different varieties of ales and lagers. Got the big bright tanks and the fermenters as well. Handcrafted beers in the best atmosphere, curated good times, made right there in JC. Got the spacious tap room. They host a variety of events. Also got the beautiful rooftop as well, guys, overlooking Lower Manhattan and the World Trade Center. Great spot right there, man. Tell Don and everyone, man, tell them hello when you come out there, man. Check them out online, 902brewing.com. We're back here inside of El Aguila Dorado Restaurant, authentic Mexican restaurant, open 7 days a week. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports ISG College Football here. We're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Week number 14 in college football. ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming. We're the only show combining traditional sports, real sports talk, and gaming at the exact same time. The gaming is over. Our King of the Hill loses. A great game here. Almost scored at the last play of the game. Stopped at the 1, but he comes up short here. In the game, Ohio State versus Michigan. That was the matchup that we featured here on ISG, here on the platforms of NESN, WhereIsChandler, Players TV, and in the Black Network. And speaking of the game, I got Jarrett, Guarantano, former University of Tennessee volunteer starting quarterback, and Andrea, Richmond, the sports reporter down in Atlanta. Guys, this game right here, Ohio State and Michigan, the number 1 Buckeyes, undefeated on the season, 11-0. We know the story. They've lost 4 straight to Michigan. Ryan Day, the head coach at Ohio State, serious as a heart attack all week. He wasn't joking. A reporter asked him about, is this going to be fun? He says, the only thing about fun is kicking their ass. Yeah, Ryan Day, let's go, baby. He beat Michigan in his first season. He's lost 4 straight since then. Sharon Moore and those guys feeling pretty good. I believe they're ranked 15th in the country in the college football playoff poll there. This game in Ann Arbor, the big house. It is going to be nuts there. Big noon kickoff. Who you got, Jarrett Guarantano?
Didn't Jeremiah Smith say last year that he'd never lose to Michigan?
Said never again.
Never again. I take him 2+ touchdowns this week. I do think Ohio State's going to win this year. They haven't had an overly successful, I guess, track record with playing ranked opponents, right? I mean, they only played Texas and Illinois. Texas was early in the season. Texas is kind of starting to play better now. Illinois is kind of Illinois. I mean, they're a good team, but they're just meh. Michigan, I feel like, is going to be their best opponent that they have played. I mean, talent-wise and schematically. I just think that Ohio State's just too full. And it's been like this for the past couple of years, right? We've been kind of saying it since Harbaugh was their head coach. We just feel like Ohio State has a better roster. But when it comes game day, that rivalry week, Michigan always comes to play. So it's going to be a very tight football game. I think Ohio State wins by 3. I think Julian Sayin is going to have a tough time against this Michigan defense for the first time all year. He's been playing pretty flawless, but I think this is the first week that he has some trouble.
Andrew, who you got? Big house, Ann Arbor, Michigan. You got the Buckeyes and those Wolverines. Big noon kickoff. Who you rolling with?
Hey, man, I understand why Ryan Day, especially with his history, decided to get serious, because this is right around the corner from the playoff too, and they're probably best opponent. So they need to get serious because their schedule has not been for most of the year. That's why I feel like they will lock in and win this one. You talk about Sayin versus Will Howard. They ended up losing that game. Probably shouldn't, because they had a more talented team around them. I feel like I can believe in the Super Saiyan. Come on. Michigan also has the Super Saiyan. Come on now. I've been telling them that the whole year, dude. Michigan, obviously, coming off some rough years and have been doing a great job bouncing back. I like what they're building in their quarterback, but Ohio State, they're number 1. They should be for a reason. This defense, I feel like, will also make their imprint on this game as well. And I trust Sayin just to be more than what we saw from Will Howard last year, which I feel like will propel them to a W, unlike last year.
So Ohio State, almost a double-digit favorite here. I think they're favored. I think the line's down to 9.5. Ohio State here. Like I said, they've lost 4 in a row. This game in Ann Arbor. I want to see what Sharon Moore and these guys got. I know Ohio State, they're coming in, they're serious. A lot of the players have talked about just the difference in Ryan Day now. He's a made man. Ryan Day's only got 10 losses in his career. He's like 80-something and 10, Jarrett Guarantano.
He's been balling.
They don't play anybody. They're good, but they don't play anybody.
You know what they say, too, though. I mean, I have a couple Ohio State fans, and this rivalry is serious. They feel like if they don't win this game, the season's just a down year, and they
Right.
won the national championship.
And they won the Natty last year. Yeah.
And they were still talking about this loss. So he knows he's feeling the pressure on this one. He knows he has to win it. And he understands that to this school, this is the biggest game of the year, no matter what playoff game, no matter what conference championship, you have to beat Michigan. And he has in the past couple of years. Yeah.
And last year we saw the flag planting. Not going to expect anything like that this year. I know Sharon Moore has talked about that. They said, look, win, lose, or draw, especially when they win, they're going to go and sing and greet the students and go toward the student section, which I'm all for with the sportsmanship there. Sportsmanship this year. Number 1, Ohio State at number 15, Michigan. Should be a hell of a game there Saturday afternoon. Got about 4 or 5 minutes left to go on the show, guys. I want to show you this last topic we're going to talk about. How about Brian Kelly? His son, of course, Brian Kelly was, fired by LSU. Still trying to work out the body. I guess he was talking about he can't really get a job because there's so much turmoil at LSU that I guess somebody's going to fire him because, he's got to, part of his contract is to look for another job. But anyway, how about the son on senior night? Brian Kelly's son, Kenzel Kelly, on senior night at LSU. He's a former Grand Valley State player, had this T-shirt that said, "Free my boy BK." And he was talking to the camera, "Free my boy." This is just good stuff right here. Jarrett Guarantano, first of all, aren't you the son? You're the boy. I'm going to tell your dad, "Free my boy BK." I'm sure my boys would say that. "Free my boy." Hey, I'm your daddy, boy. I'm your daddy.
And it's funny because Brian Kelly's one of the most serious guys, right? Like, you would not suspect his son to be an absolute clown, funny. Like, you would not expect this. And it's dope. I mean, I think it's hilarious.
That's good.
And I don't understand. I mean, even with Lane or their next head coach, they're seeing what's still happening with Brian Kelly and how much they're holding them back from going to get a new job and all the stuff going on with they didn't really fire him, blah, blah. I'm surprised that it's not holding back. If Lane makes a decision to go there, I'm surprised it's not holding him back from being there, right? Even Ed Orgeron, didn't he win a national championship? And
he did, 2019 with Joe Burrow and those guys, yep.
And what was it, a year or two later, they let go of him?
Yep. Go Tigers. Go Tigers.
I would not trust that LSU administration, but Brian Kelly's son, we need to get him on Saturday Night Live.
Man, that was good, dude. That was good.
I need him to be like, "Free my boy BK, man." Man, he ain't do nothing to nobody, man.
He ain't do nothing to nobody. It's my man. It's my man, BK.
He ain't robbed nobody. Eat nobody, man. I've been in Atlanta. All I hear are free whoever. I'm surprised.
Where have you been?
He didn't get it spray painted. You know what I mean? He got to go to the bootleg mall, get it spray painted, and needs to drip a little bit. You know what I mean? Get him paired up. Work on it. Brian Kelly's son. We're going to go in the workshop, okay?
When we got to the son was on the team, I didn't know when they said Brian Kelly's son. I'm like, hold on, Brian Kelly was there on senior night? I'm like, what are you talking about? And then I'm like, oh, it's his son. And like, oh, he actually did go out there with BK on his T-shirt. That's what's up, man.
You know what's funny? What's not free, though? The amount of price tag. That's the opposite of free. Him buying out, that is not free. Him being bought out.
Well, what is funny, they almost lost this damn game to Western Kentucky. Yes. That would have been funny. I think they won by a field goal, like 13-10, something like that.
They have been
Death Valley at night, and you barely beating a Conference USA team?
They have been awful since the firing, honestly.
Yeah. All right, so shout out to Kenzel Kelly. Senior night, LSU, former Grand Valley State player. Running out on senior night with the T-shirt that says, "Free my boy BK," like they grew up together, like they're freaking frat brothers or something. That's your daddy, son. What we doing?
My partner ain't do nothing wrong. Come on now, free him.
All right, we're going to free everybody. We're going to get everybody here. This game is over. And how about AJ Levitt? Just go ahead and bring him in. We got like 1 minute left to go, 2 minutes to go here in the show. AJ, talk to us, man. You're Ohio State. You were trailing the entire game except the last 20 to 30 seconds. How important was it for you to stay in there? Because every time I looked up, I'm like, he's still in it. He's only down 7-3. That's a one-possession game.
Yes, sir. Just playing defense. He ran the same offense he ran last time, so I kind of knew what to do to kind of slow it down a little bit. So just making stops.
You said you knew what to do. What did you do? What did you see from the last time?
Put your ends and spies, because he was running that wildcat, and that can slow it down. I found that out actually in our loss last time in the fourth quarter. Obviously, it was too late last time. Figured it out this time. He did break off a couple of big ones, but I was still able to control it and then got a few picks and just kept ourselves in the game.
Hey, man, I know we had Veterans Day not too long ago, man. Can I get a hoorah?
Hoorah!
That is so. That's some good stuff right there. Shout out to Chandler as well. Played his butt off. He'll be back. I mean, he's a really good player. He's good at Madden, 2K, and college football. We'll see him maybe even a couple times next week. But shout out to AJ the Beast. You want to be like AJ the Beast or Chandler? Win some cash and prizes. Check us out online. It's all free. It's ages 13 and up. You win cash and prizes. Weekly King of the format. You win, you stone and sticks. Join us now. theisgshow.com/CFB. theisgshow.com/CFB. Don't do it today, but do it tonight. How about the merch? Got plenty of it for you. Got t-shirts and we got hoodies as well. The merchandise store is open. Check us out. Free shipping on orders over $75. T-shirts $29.99. Hoodies $59.99. Check us out right now. theisgshow.com/shop. theisgshow.com/shop. And this postgame show brought to you by good friends at Udo Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Invented deep dish in 1943, drawing their identity and inspiration from their origins there in Chicago. Over 100 locations in 20 states. We'll be there tomorrow for ISG basketball. They also serve more than just pizza, folks. They serve pasta, steaks, seafoods, burgers, and more. Craft beers, great cocktails, and vegetarian dishes. 100 locations in 20 states. Check them out online, unos.com. And also, before we get out here, how about Larry's Locks? Man, take that ticket and go straight to the window, man. Don't pay your rent. Don't pay your mortgage. But I do have to let you know it is for entertainment purposes only, just in case you can't pay your rent. It ain't my fault. College football week 14. Egg Bowl. Give me cowbells. More cowbell, please. Give me State. Georgia at Georgia Tech. UGA. Texas A&M at Texas. Hook 'em. I'm going with the Longhorns. Ohio State at Michigan. Give me the Wolverines. Vanderbilt at Tennessee. Come on, man. It's great to be at Tennessee ball. You know better than that. Alabama at Auburn. Alabama. And that's my Larry's Locks. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get out of here. Shout out to AJ the Beast. Hoorah. Former United States Marine Corps veteran there. It's not former. He's always a United States Marine Corps veteran. Andrew Richmond, sports reporter in Atlanta. Enjoy the week. We'll see you tomorrow. Jarrett, Guarantano, former University of Tennessee Volunteer starting quarterback. Also played in the NFL with the Broncos and Cardinals and the UFL San Antonio Bombers. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. Thanks for watching ISG College Football with Power by Udo Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. Thanks for watching here on the platforms of NESN Nation, on Being Sports Channel, Players TV, and the Black Network. Enjoy the penultimate week 14 college football, 4 ranked matchups. Enjoy them this weekend, folks. See you next week. Bye-bye.